2011 has been a bonza year for our beloved Aussie soaps. The residents of Ramsay Street have survived fire, seen through a phantom pregnancy and saluted a dear old friend. Whilst the citizens of Summer Bay have dealt with a murder, a missing baby and a mischievous gang of boys. Whoa. Every night this week, we're celebrating the year's most memorable moments from award-winning Home and Away and Neighbours, as voted for by you last month on the Channel 5 website. We'll get behind the stories with exclusive interviews from the cast of both soaps, and we'll remember those scenes that had millions of us on the edge of our seats every night of the week. We're starting off at number 10 on Ramsay Street, where the affable Kyle has a secret admirer. Will he ever figure out who it is?
Independent, headstrong, woman about town Jade falls for Kyle Canning. Who'd have thunk it?
The first time that this comes out on the show is at their housewarming.
We sort of didn't know how to behave. We're like joking, but knowing that a kiss was coming. Jade goes to say that was amazing, and Kyle comes in and goes,
"Party pash, now it's a housewarming."
So he doesn't go on with it, he just thinks it's two mates that had a bit of fun one night.
And she realises, oh no, I think I like him. She seeks advice from Sonia.
You think you're protecting yourself, but trust me, if you do nothing, Kyle will end up with someone else and you'll be the one who suffers.
She's terrified of what the outcome might be.
Aren't you meant to be fixing someone's gutters?
Job done, customer satisfied, and there's no Lou looking over my shoulder. Hey, son.
Hello. This Kyle's gorgeous. He's just lovely and simple and easy.
Kyle, we have company.
I said hello.
So she says to Sonia, I've figured it out. If I just hook up with him and spend a night with him, I'll get over him.
It'll be fine, because that's what happened. I sleep with people and I lose interest. And Sonia's like, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
So she decides to get dressed up, red lipstick, high heels, little black dress, rocks up at Kyle's work and attempts to seduce him. Look at you working hard.
Oh, hey.
And surely you could do with a break? Maybe even a little bit of fun?
Sorry, dude. Maybe later. Depends how I go here.
He doesn't notice what she's wearing, her lips, nothing.
I told myself not to look at her because I knew straight away if I did, I wouldn't be able to do the scene properly, and I think it worked.
So she goes home and decides, you know what? I'm gonna put on normal clothes, I'm gonna be myself, and I'm just gonna grab him.
Hey, you still up for that drink? I'm nearly finished, if you don't mind. Oh, what was that?
Did you like it? So shut up and don't ask questions.
But sadly, when she wakes up in the morning, the feelings haven't gone. In fact, they're there and stronger than ever.
Can't be meaningless if there's meaning.
So she decides to sort of avoid him, but he catches her in Charlie's and has come up with this awesome idea that they should be
Housemates with benefits. It's perfect.
You don't think it'd be weird?
Well, it wasn't weird last night. Besides, we've already done it, might as well keep doing it.
Well, when you put it like that.
Oh, dude, don't get upset. I thought we were the same about this stuff.
No, we are.
Then what's the problem? Look, don't answer me now. Mate, just think about it. You know where I live.
They're sort of toing and froing from each other's rooms, sneaking into each other's rooms at night, having a great old time. But then Michelle exposes it, the truth.
All that sneaking in and out of each other's bedrooms you think is so secret? Well, it's not.
Will the relationship last? Of course I hope so, purely for selfish reasons, because I love playing pranks and picking on Chris Milligan.
I get hit a lot. I've got bitten once. So, yeah, I'm just going to say I'm quite scared of Gemma on set.
Oh, there's so much I want to tell you, but I can't because it's coming up and the producer's right there and I'm going to get in trouble. But stay tuned because we really delve into Jade's past next year.
I can't wait. We stay in Erinsborough for that troublemaker Tash and her attempts at keeping her man. Arguably the revenge plot of the year.
Natasha's phantom pregnancy. It started off in the Robinson house when Natasha walks in and sees Andrew and Summer kissing. She was devastated. In her head, all she was thinking at the time was, I need to keep Summer and Andrew apart.
Andrew's finally willing to take on everything that everyone says and everyone does to be with the girl that he loves. But when he goes to tell Tash, she drops the baby bomb.
When Andrew comes over, she blurts out, I'm pregnant.
What? This shattered Andrew. He was now attached to this girl who he'd fallen out of love with, but he had a lifelong commitment to her and he couldn't believe it. I mean, how do you tell the girl that you're madly in love with that you're having a baby with your ex-girlfriend?
You lied to me. You said you hadn't been with her since us.
No, I really haven't,
Don't you touch me!
Summer is absolutely devastated. She can't believe that Andrew would sleep with Tash.
She wants Summer to be upset because Summer hurt Tash so much.
I think we're gonna have to deal with this as a couple. I think you should just let us work on this together.
Okay.
Natasha the whole time thinks that Andrew is going to not want to keep the baby.
I know if we stick together, we'll make the right choice.
There's only one choice, Tash. I want to raise this baby. So he steps up to the plate. He decides that he's going to be the man that he always wanted his dad to be, so this is his time to do it. So he fully commits. I know what it's like not to have a dad. I know what it's like to have a mum that struggles, and I don't want that for a kid.
Summer just doesn't quite believe the story. There's a few things to her that don't really add up.
Well, you know, you really should get a blood test. Find out what your due date is and if you definitely are pregnant.
I just told you I've taken a test.
Yeah, but those tests aren't perfect, Tash. You need to have a blood test to make sure you definitely are pregnant.
Get off my back.
She kind of has to keep this lie going.
So when are you due?
What?
Did he give you the due date?
No, he just took some blood, that's all.
Really?
Really?
Tash orders a fake ultrasound from America, and she's so excited about this fake ultrasound that she shows Andrew and Summer. We had to go to prenatal classes in the storyline. So as we were sitting in my living room with Kyle Canning, he was like, just go to the actual thing. So we've called up, we've booked in, and we got halfway there in the car before we realised that as two kids off Neighbours, you cannot rock up to a prenatal class and not have my mum screaming down the phone at me 20 minutes later as soon as it gets in the paper. So we decided to just turn the car around and head home and just do the breathing exercises in the living room. Better option, I think.
Summer sees the ultrasound that Tash gives Andrew and realises that the little blueprint on the ultrasound is false.
New York Hospital?
You're not really pregnant, are you?
Tash?
I think the show really needs characters like Tash. You don't want to see everybody on the street being these angels, you know? It's fun to watch someone who pushes the limits.
Well, Tash certainly does. 3 more memorable moments coming up after the break. Can you guess what they'll be?
Now, we all know Kyle likes to show off a bit and get his shirt off.
I walk around now and check on the shrubs.
Lisa and I knew each other much better after that.